I absolutely love convertibles and I've always wanted to own one. The problem is, even like a 30-year-old Miata these days is incredibly expensive. So I have done the responsible thing and I bought the cheapest convertible on Marketplace. This right here is a BMW Z3 from 1997. Now, if you're looking to get a BMW Z3, there are some things that you want to find. First of all, the ZF5 speed is absolutely amazing. This doesn't have it. You want to get a 6-cylinder engine, in particular the 3 liters. This also does not have that, and you want the upgraded rear differential and subframe, which of course this does not have. In here we have the M44 engine. In talking to BMW people, they refer to this as a complete turd. It does not have a forged crankshaft, and it also has a 10-to-1 compression ratio, so if you start putting a little bit of boost into it, it is known to explode a little bit over 200 horsepower. From the factory, the M44 put down 140 horsepower. I don't think it does anymore, but that is delivered to the road through a 5-speed transmission. This right here is the GetDrag 250, and it's known for both being very nice and smooth, and also for exploding at a little bit above 200 horsepower. The final thing you need to watch out for with these cars is the rear subframe. There tends to be a little bit of rust back here, which seems like it would not be the end of the world, but BMW had a problem where they designed the suspension in such a way that the loads go straight into the body right around here, and there's a weld there. So if you get rust around that weld, your suspension will tear your subframe off the back of your chassis. Fortunately, everything back here looks really clean, so that shouldn't be a problem until we add more than 200 horsepower of it. It isn't all bad news though. I'm the 3rd owner of this car, and I actually have service history going back to 1997. In here we even have the original window sticker. This thing was $44,800 from the factory, which with inflation will be close to 80 grand these days. Damn. Because I have the full service history, I know that the clutch was done recently, transmission oil, diff oil have all been done. Engine oil's only been in there for like 1,000 kilometers, and mechanically driving it, it feels pretty darn good. The problems are the paint is in awful condition. The tires, although they're Pilot Sport all-season 3s, are 10 years old, and this rim's missing a center cap. All of the rubbers are 28 years old. And of course, there's a bit of rust, although it seems like it's only on these sills. On Miatas and many other cars, that can be terminal. Fortunately, on this, the entire side skirt can just pop off and you can throw a new one on. None of that's the end of the world though. Do you want to go for a drive, Andy?
Let's go.
All right.
Only if we can get in.
This requires a bit of a trick. All right, should we go for a spin?
Let's drive it. Well, it took a second.
Oh, that was pretty good actually. The cam sensor needs replacing, and that was an exceptional start for this thing. The idle is also questionable at times. It doesn't idle rough, it just like doesn't know what it's doing. Where things get really funny though is once you start
What happened to your exhaust?
The exhaust is not really attached at the moment. It sounds like every terrible Civic that ever drives past you at 2 a.m.
Hey, a tractor. Oh yeah, sounds like your car.
Yeah. It does.
Oh my god.
It is very common on these for the exhaust hanger to fail, and the exhaust hanger has 100% failed.
No, I have to say, convertible feels so nice.
Okay, so this is actually like pretty sick when you have the top down. It's honestly like enjoyable at the moment. Once the roof is up, you can really smell the shed that it's been sitting in for the past 2 years.
Smells like an old car.
It desperately needs a clean. I just want to be able to drive it without like actually having an allergy attack.
That's a pretty low bar.
Yeah.
Just seeing the van match the tan color of the interior.
Oh, it does. The first order of business then is replacing the cam position sensor. This is a super common problem on these cars. Hopefully this will make it starting way better and maybe turn off our check engine light, or at least make it more solved. Or maybe there's way more stuff that's wrong. We'll find out. Step 1 of that is taking off the intake tube and the intake manifold. Clip out, unplugged there, Oh, I just noticed this wiring's not great. I'll have to fix that later. All right, here is the culprit. I really hope you were the problem. That's all back on. It was very promising, actually. The bolts came out, which I wasn't totally sure that they would, and now we can see if it runs better. Come on.
Hey, that's much better.
Sounded way better. Heck yeah. Now we just need a massive clean. For cleaning carpets or couches or really anything fabric, I love Folex. It is excellent stuff and it is going all over these mats and the interior. This is gonna take a while. After making the Z3 habitable, I took it to a friend's shop to make sure everything was in working order. Shockingly, it passed the smoke test and a replacement center cap was easy enough. Looking under the car confirmed that while the side skirts were essentially gone, the rust hadn't spread much further and everything else looked pretty good. Turns out the exhaust noise was actually a combination of a heat shield turned Morocco by some rock and a massive hole in the muffler caused by some rust. It's the next weekend, nothing sketchy to see here. I was just at BMW and they told me that an exhaust would be $1,800, which I said, absolutely no way. I have been to the wreckers and got a new exhaust. This part was $200, very nice. This part right here was $600 because I have a new catalytic converter. It's always so sketchy jacking up a new car for the first time. You can kind of assume where it's safe to jack and where it's all good, but you never really know until you've done it once. And of course it doesn't work. First thing I'm gonna do is just spray a bunch of fluid film on everything that needs to come off, and then hopefully it will come off. And from here, the plan is just swear a bunch until the exhaust comes off. That bolt is round. Jeez, that's really on there. Oh, it's gonna suck. Frig. One thing that's weird is that my new exhaust does not have a second O2 sensor after the cat. So that might cause some problems, but also I'm going to run the new one because here's the old and here's the new. I think this one will stink a lot less. Nope, don't use this. This isn't going in the video. I couldn't find a gasket. All right, that's an exhaust attached. I guess we can fire it up and see if it worked. And when I ask if it's going to work, it's actually a question. One of the bolts came out with the nuts that attaches the exhaust to the headers. So maybe it'll seal? We also need to hope that the battery didn't die while we left the trunk open. I forgot there was a little light in there. All right, let's hit it. Oh my God, that is so much better. My neighbors, they're going to love me. It doesn't sound like every stupid Civic. Let's go for a drive. Oh my God.
Sounds like a normal car now.
This is awesome. I can drive it around. People will not hate me. And also I do not have an allergy attack because it's clean enough. Oh, I am so pleased. There's so much work to do, but I can drive it now and not be embarrassed. Oh, it doesn't smell like cancer anymore.
No.
Oh, Captain Planet will be so happy.
All right, it's my turn now. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, this is fun.
It's incredibly slow.
It's very nimble.
Oh yeah. 50-50 weight distribution.
Man, like for how much you pay for this car?
Oh
this
yeah.
Is great. Okay, now I want a convertible.
Do it.
If we have 10K follower, subscribe, Maybe I'll get a Miata.
Hell yeah, Roadster summer.
Let's go.
10 seconds, 0 to 60. Is that to the floor?
That's to the floor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of slow.
It's really slow.
We need a bigger engine.
Well, we could do bigger engine, mod this engine, or a supercharger. What do you guys think?
I think we just case swap it.
Oh, but there's a 2JZ on Marketplace. Oh, call. No, it's not. Never mind.
Not a fast car, not a fast car. But
Yeah.
it's certainly fun.
Yeah, I don't know why I said there was a cop there. It doesn't even matter. You were to the floor and we were under the speed limit. So guys, I am super stoked that I now have a usable car that was $3,500 Canadian, and it's like an actually really nice car at the moment.
Exactly.
It just took a lot of elbow grease and an exhaust. We do have plans to do a full service on it and get it all working really, really good. It still kind of runs like crap, but that's gonna be another video. I am stoked. Let us know what you want us to do with it, and have a great old day. I'll see you later.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.